Okay, the pre-workout is taken. Setting sail on the adventure. I apologize if it's a little bit noisy. Work is complete, finished. Do work tomorrow, so that's sick. The non-negotiable today is obviously the gym. That's a non-negotiable. The other non-negotiable is sleep. I am treating that like it is a job. And yeah, so far so good. I know that I'm on the right track. Everything's feeling good and staying stable, and I'm not being like chaotic and off the rails and shit like I tend to do sometimes. So I feel good there. I haven't had to use any caffeine today. Not that I was like specifically trying not to or anything, but I'm kind of a little more hesitant now because it affects my sleep so much, even if I take it early on in the day. And I'm like, I wonder if I can make it through the day and a workout and all this and that, like without having any stimulants. So far so good. All day felt pretty good. Clear mind, able to focus, things like that. Right around like 2 or 3, I did like that tired feeling kind of started to come over me, but fuck it. I'm sure once I get in there, I feel the atmosphere, get warmed up. Just popped the pre-workout. The old, I don't know what you'd call them, the old, the muscle memory will kick in. So, yep, that's about it for me. It's an incline press day. I am hoping to God that I can fucking power out some higher reps of that 165. I know that, I know every day can't be a PR, but fuck, man. So, that's in the future. Right now, I'm just driving to the gym. That's what's ahead of me. I don't need to be doing anything else. I took care of all the responsibilities so that I could be laser focused today in the gym. And lucky for me, I happened to get off just a tiny bit early, and so I'll be able to, gives me a little more wiggle room before bedtime. So yeah, life as an adult, you gotta love it. The responsibilities are hard, and I'm starting to find for myself that the rewards are definitely worth it. Yeah, what a fucking crazy difference that the food lifestyle is making. Like who knew that everything everybody's been telling me my whole life was actually the fucking truth. So whatever. Sometimes we learn the easy way, and sometimes we learn the hard way. So it is what it is. As long as I'm learning, I don't think there's any wasted time or wasted lessons, so to speak. So every failure has definitely led me to, I would say, a greater chance at success in the future for sure. So if that's what I have to tell myself to sleep at night, I'm alright with that too. Anyways, psych myself up here, get some good music going, get warmed up, and cut to the gym.
Thanks. Come on. Come on. Come on, you got that. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got 6. You got it.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh. Okay.
What in the world? What was I just thinking about? I was thinking, well, first let's get to the workout. So, what an incredible thing to see, and absolutely puts the nail in the coffin as far as proof that everything is going to plan recomp wise. Because I'll be honest with you, my pants are freaking falling off again, so I might have to get a belt. Might have jumped down to a 32 again. And you know, at one point, there's been points in my life where I've been a size 29, 28. So, you know, I was being at a 36, 34 for the past little bit. I mean, granted, a lot of that's water weight, but still, you know, that means it's working. But the nail in the coffin is last week, I got about 6 and 6 on the incline bench. And today, it was about 6 and maybe a half, and then 6 and maybe a quarter, you know, with some help from the spotters. Thank you. All right, that's our turn now. Let's go. With some help from the spotters. So what that tells me is, even though I dropped on the scale over a week, even though I dropped about, I don't know, 12, 13 pounds of water weight, like, I didn't lose any muscle, probably didn't burn much fat, but I would be surprised if my body wasn't starting to use the fat that it has to kind of make up for the energy throughout the week for the calories that I'm missing, or the things that it can't get in the food. So that's my theory. That was kind of the nail in the coffin to know that, well, and for granted, worked all day, right? I got good sleep, but not the entire best, right? Like maybe 6.5 hours, maybe almost, yeah, I'd say 6.5, which, like, that's all right. You know, I can live with that. On top of that, yeah, worked all day. No stimulants today. Not at all. I did take the pre-workout, but it's stimulant free. You know, so there was a little bit of a pump. I felt strong. You know, it was a little flatter than some of the last workouts I've been doing, but also another factor is, I mean, I just smoked my legs and pull muscles yesterday. Like, those heavy ass fucking deadlifts were done yesterday. And it's like, to come back still, like, and have the energy to put in and keep the strength, you know, that I had the last week. I would say I improved strength wise even. So what more can you ask for? I feel like I get on here. So for me, that was the nail in the coffin that proves that everything is going right. You know, it's okay to trust the process, even though it feels a little different. It's actually way better for me in the long run. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think we can. Nice. So The other thing I was thinking is that it feels like a lot of times I just get on here and I'm just talking about how grateful I am and all this, like, happy, grateful, disgusting stuff, and it's true, because it's where I'm at. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm miserable, but I'm also not gonna pretend that it's gonna feel like this forever. Like, I know that I know better than anyone that life has its ups and downs. It doesn't take much to throw things off kilter, and that's what I'm getting better at adjusting to in real time and preparing for. Even like, that's something that was never even in my psyche. Like, I just kind of reacted to life as it came at me, and now I'm starting to kind of like, I've got my baseline life, and then what's coming ahead, what have I set myself up for, like what could happen, not in like a paranoid freaked out way, but like just a preparedness of like a smart plan of action. Like, what if I have to work a late day? What am I going to do? What if I miss a meal? How am I going to make up for it? What's the plan? Instead of my car dying and me being stranded somewhere, it's like, how about I have some insurance that has, a tow on it or something, what I mean? Like I can get towed somewhere. Things like that. But anyways, I get on here a lot and I say I'm grateful and all that, and it's so true. Not sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. So, what a wonderful time, or a wonderful nail in the coffin to prove that everything's going right. And thanks for coming along for the journey. I don't think I have much else to add. Consistency. That's where we're at. That's what today was. And even though I might not have like jumped up as much weight as I wanted or whatever the hell, like, I at the very least matched my strength from last week, and maybe even a little more from how I feel. So what more can you ask for? Successful day. Back at it tomorrow. Whatever we're doing tomorrow, probably full day. So yeah, I'll catch you then.